Hello, everybody. It's Mike Levin.
Mike Levin, and I'd yell and don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah. Oh, are we finished the video already? Should I wrap it up? Are you in the mood to let me do one of these, or are you in the mood to not do one of these?
I'll let you do one.
Well, thank you. Awesome.
I am not going to be part of it.
No, you don't have to be part of it. Already are. Yes. So,
I'm not going to be part of this, Dad.
you don't have to be. I'm just going to talk about some fun stuff, like discovering Facebook video calls. Yeah. You know, I've been trying video calls over the internet since there were ways of doing it. Probably as far back as the Amiga days, but certainly the 386 days and multimedia PCs when, you know, streaming video was first possible. I think I experimented with something called See You, See Me, and there were functions like attempts at video chat built into various chat platforms. I forget which ones, but it was certainly the days of powwow and IRQ. Might have been one of those. But boy, has Facebook gotten it right. And the most interesting thing is it doesn't matter what platforms are at either side. iPhone, Android tablet, Mac, PC, it doesn't matter. If you've got that, I guess, Facebook app loaded, or have Facebook loaded into the web browser on like Chrome on any platform, it just works. And the video calls are fairly clear and fairly uninterrupted, and the audio stream is great, and you could just hang there and stay connected and talk to each other for a good long time. And that's what Addie and I do a lot. This is like some bonus time we're getting. I didn't think I was going to get to see her on Saturday, but I got to spend today, a good part of today and last night with her. And so now we're heading back to the city area. And let's see. So we stay together, we stay in touch a lot using the Facebook video call thing, which is better than Skype, I feel. Better than Hangouts, I feel. And I can't fully articulate the reasons, except for the doesn't matter what platform you're on the other end, and everybody's very close to running Facebook anyway on all those platforms. So you've got the Facebook platform as the thunking layer on top of X other hardware that might be underneath. And X starts to not matter very much because the FB sitting on top of it takes care of all those details. Very nice. Better than Skype, because I'm not always on the edge of running Skype. And better than Hangouts. I had high hopes for Hangouts, but it seems like a similar issue. Special software has to be installed, and it doesn't feel that way with Facebook. It just seems to work without any, momentary timeouts to load plugins or anything like that. So that will lead very naturally into our telepresence science project. In addition to Tardigrade Circus, which is the critical one, which will be moving forward, we still need to finish that hunt. I've been staking out a few great places to start. Boy, the grandparents' place in the Catskills has lots of really wonderful moss and lichen covered tree trunks. I snapped a few pictures of them, which I'll probably be Instagramming in a few hours, and it's just beautiful. It reminds me of the expression exquisite corpse, seeing a whole ecosystem of stuff that sets in to be secondary, life cycles on a tree. Plenty of energy to go around to everyone, so why not cover it with moss and lichen? And I'm guessing tardigrade, so we'll find out. Yeah, the other science thing is the telepresence project, because I'd like to just have something that's full-time walkie-talkies between two locations, doesn't matter where all you have to do is press a button at most. Maybe it'll be voice controlled, I'm not exactly sure. but I like the walkie-talkie press a button thing, at least to get the session started. So you're like, I want to talk to Dad. Hey, Dad. I hear Addie shout, hey, Dad. And the whole thing is then turned to speakerphone mode. I answer back, here I am, Addie, without having to go anywhere and press a button in return. And the software will sense that if we start speaking back and forth, it keeps the speakerphone mode going for as long as some predetermined amount of time, say 5 minutes. After 5 minutes of silence expires, it turns off and it's no longer has the open stream of communication between the two ends until the next time the button is pressed for me to yell, hey, Addie, for Addie to yell, hey, Dad. It doesn't matter. It works in both directions that way to initiate it. And then the open conversation goes for as long as until you stop talking. Yeah, telepresence. That's going to be a fun one. Really look forward to it. But I got to stop looking forward to these things. I've got to start doing these things. And therein lies my biggest weakness. I often know what to do, why to do it. I even know how to do these things. Just got to get off of my butt and have the motivation to actually do. I'm a comfy, cozy, homebody, lazy kind of kid. And I like watching me some streaming Netflix. And I believe Addie takes after me in that regard. And unself-disciplined, both her and myself will just gather around the snacks and the kiddies, flip on some binge TV, and be happy with that and call it a day well spent. And there's room for that. We enjoy that from time to time. But also, there's room for all the wonderful things there are to do that we can plan for. Read about it. Time Out New York Kids, I think it's called. I'm on the subscription mailing list for that, so I always see what they're announcing as the cool things going on. And Rachel stays tuned into a lot of these cool things and clues me in on them. And I got to be better about marking them on a calendar and keeping that calendar in front of me all the time. Maybe reducing my reliance on the electronic systems and do a little, in real life hacking. Scratching atoms onto a surface of reflective whiteness is also a high-tech way to plug reminders into your real environment in a persistent state. In other words, a whiteboard. I need to probably make more intelligent use of a whiteboard in my life. Maybe with some system superimposed first, like a calendar, and I just mark days. Or maybe one where I just do it in my own way, like saying important dates, and then fill them in, and tell myself, look at the date, stupid. And I don't know exactly what my system's going to be, but I need these systems. They can't all be digital. Digital's nice, and there's a lot of this stuff like geo reminders that I'm pretty pumped on, where you say, remind me of such and such when I'm in this geographic region. And the GPS, it knows where you are. You enter that region, pop, a reminder goes off. But there's about, 10 weak links in that plan, from having the audio and vibration of your phone off, or your phone away from you, or it not charged, or it not with you when you're in that place, or so many potential downfalls of purely relying on technological solutions to what should be a good, well-disciplined mind and systems that work with high levels of fail-safe redundancy. And so I got to do that for myself. I got to teach Addie about those things. Calendars are nice. Who needs the digital version of something when the simulation of it is only going to be striving to achieve what you can achieve easily in real life anyway? And that goes from reminder systems to just the experiencing of life itself. to be on adventures. Real life has adventures, so we probably should go camping where we're on the edge of it constantly. We're right down to having a tent that we pitch in the middle of our colony sometimes, and on rare occasions actually sleep out in the middle of the, colony. So it's kind of pseudo camping. There's a actual bathroom just right inside the cottage over there, and so upgrading ourselves to real camping, that'll be a good real life adventure video game. And I think I gotta sell it that way because these
My iPad is at 2%.
2%. Well, you gotta be done. You can switch over to my phone. Daddy's done making this video. So, on that note, I don't know, wrap it up somehow. Lots to do. Gotta make myself do it. Really enjoying doing it.
Bye-bye.
Don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye.